The life and legacy of civil rights icon Jesse Jackson were honored in an emotional and historic ceremony in Chicago, where thousands gathered to celebrate a man who spent decades fighting for equality and justice. The funeral service took place at the House of Hope, on Chicago's South Side, drawing world leaders, celebrities, activists, and ordinary citizens whose lives were touched by Jackson's work. Among those delivering powerful tributes were former presidents Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Bill Clinton, each reflecting on Jackson's lasting impact on American society. Barack Obama delivered one of the most powerful speeches of the day. Speaking to a packed hall and millions watching across the country, he described Jackson as a man who repeatedly stepped forward when the nation needed leadership and courage. Obama warned that America is facing difficult times, saying that every day people wake up to new challenges that threaten democracy and unity. He spoke about rising division and fear, but said Jackson's legacy reminds Americans that hope and courage must guide the country forward. According to Obama, Jesse Jackson believed that ordinary people had the power to create extraordinary change. He encouraged Americans to continue Jackson's mission by standing up for justice and refusing to remain silent in the face of inequality. Former President Joe Biden also spoke at the ceremony, offering condolences to Jackson's family and reflecting on the deep pain of loss. Biden shared personal experiences with grief and said that while the pain of losing someone never fully disappears, there will come a day when memories bring smiles before tears. Biden described Jackson as a passionate leader who was never afraid to challenge power or fight for what he believed was right. Even when they disagreed politically, Biden said he always respected Jackson's unwavering dedication to civil rights. Former President Bill Clinton shared some really moving personal stories about his long friendship with Jackson. Clinton recalled how both of them grew up in pretty difficult circumstances, raised by single mothers down in the American South. Despite all those challenges, Jackson rose to become one of the most influential voices in the civil rights movement. Clinton described him not only as a political ally, but as a trusted friend who stood by him during some of the toughest moments of his presidency. Throughout the ceremony, speakers highlighted Jackson's extraordinary influence on generations of Americans. Jackson first gained national prominence as a close ally of Martin Luther King Jr. during the civil rights movement of the 1960s. Later, he became a global advocate for human rights, poverty reduction, and political inclusion. He also made history with his presidential campaigns in 1984 and 1988, which really helped reshape American politics and inspire future leaders. Obama reflected on watching Jackson debate during the 1984 presidential race while he was just a young college student. That moment, he said, convinced him that someone like him could belong in places of power. Jackson's impact extended far beyond politics. During the Kosovo War in 1999, he helped negotiate the release of 3 American soldiers captured by Serbian forces. One of those soldiers, Andrew Ramirez, spoke during the ceremony, expressing gratitude for the courage Jackson showed in securing their freedom. Ramirez said, "That moment changed the course of his life and reminded the world that Jackson's influence reached far beyond American borders." Speakers throughout the ceremony also emphasized Jackson's ability to unite people from different backgrounds. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker called Jackson an ambassador of hope, who worked tirelessly to create a more just society. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson described Jackson as a leader whose instincts always pushed him to fight for workers, the poor, and the marginalized. Musical tributes also filled the ceremony with emotion. Jennifer Hudson delivered a powerful performance of "A Change Is Gonna Come," bringing many in the audience to their feet. Gospel singer Leandria Johnson performed the civil rights anthem "We Shall Overcome," a song deeply tied to the movement Jackson helped shape. Civil rights leader Al Sharpton delivered one of the most fiery speeches of the day, urging Americans not to forget the lessons Jackson taught about activism and political engagement. Sharpton warned that the progress achieved during the civil rights era cannot be taken for granted, and called on younger generations to continue the struggle for equality. Jackson's son, Yusuf Jackson, also spoke during the ceremony, sharing personal memories of his father and reminding the audience of one of Jackson's most famous messages, "Keep hope alive." According to his son, Jackson remained dedicated to helping others until the very end of his life, constantly urging communities to support those in need. The ceremony lasted several hours as speakers, musicians and family members paid tribute to a man many described as a moral giant. For many attendees, the funeral was not just a moment of mourning, but a call to action. As Obama reminded the crowd in his closing remarks, Jesse Jackson's life was proof that individuals can make a difference when they refuse to accept injustice. His voice inspired generations to believe that change is possible. And now, many say the responsibility to continue that work belongs to everyone who believes in equality, justice, and hope. Even in death, Jesse Jackson's message remains clear. Keep hope alive.